Thank you for calling Indian Tech Support. My name is
Hello.
Amy, and this is my coworker Valerie. Thank you for joining us today.
Hey, everybody. I'm just going to shake my head. Just shake my head. I
Nod and
felt like I
wave,
was
boys. Smile
felt
and
like I
wave.
was in the middle of a Amazon scam there. Hey, so we
Smiling.
want to smile away. Okay. Just nod your head. So we want to take a minute and welcome everybody, whether you're watching live or you'll watch through the replay, to the Price of Love today. I am Valerie, and
My name is
wrong
Amy.
that is Amy, and we're on a mission, and that mission is to educate people about the scams that are out there that are affecting our vulnerable populations, specifically the elderly. Um, there's so many different types of scams. Hey, Cindy, there's so many different types of scams that are out there, and like I said, unfortunately, it seems like the biggest part of the population that is impacted by these is the elderly, vulnerable um, population, but it does affect people younger as well, such
Oh,
as
I
people
meant to tell
Amy's
you.
age.
I meant to tell you. I have a
What?
scammer messaging me right now.
Yay! So you're doing some scam baiting right now?
Yeah, he just now added me on Facebook, like I want to say around like 3:30.
Aloha, Chef Jay. Hello, Christopher. What'd you say, Amy? Sorry.
He just added me on Facebook around like 3:30. I didn't accept his friend request. I just like messaged him like, "Hello."
Well, I think I'm going to be interested to see how a scam works that does affect someone, especially I'm assuming this would be more along the lines of probably a romance scammer. So, how that may differ from someone that is older.
I don't know. He's like from his pictures, he's an older gentleman. Older gentleman.
Okay. Well, we
I'm gonna have me
will.
a sugar daddy.
I don't know. A sugar daddy typically sends you money. I think you're going to be the sugar mama, is what
Oh,
he's
you
hoping.
forgot I had somebody messaging me asking me if they could be my sugar daddy.
Yeah, but that's going to be a scam too.
Yeah.
And typically, scammers don't send you money. It doesn't, unless they're wanting you to cash a check for them and send them some of the money back.
It wouldn't surprise
So,
me.
yeah. But I do have a new scam that I want to alert everyone to tonight. Um, this is actually one that I'm going to be going live and showing because I have seen how it works. And it did have a surprise ending. But I'm actually hopefully going to be working with someone, maybe to have more of a group panel to talk about this one because it's really interesting. So we'll see how that plays out. But I do want to show you the type of message you will first get. And this actually was given to me. My nephew actually sent me the original email that I was able to reach back out to them. So, Amy, go ahead and hit the.
Warning to headphone users on that. Big ol' warning to headphone users.
Hey, Amy, Chef Jay says that sugar's bad for you.
That's why I have 2 teeth rotting.
All right, so let me go ahead and throw this up here since it looks like Amy is doing her nails on my
I'm
live.
not. I'm not. I was picking at my cuticle.
Oh, okay. All right, so here's our new scammer alert for tonight, y'all. This guy's name is Fred Austin, and I haven't checked in a day or two to see if his profile was deactivated or not. But if you read, I actually, like I said, my nephew actually sent me the original message that he got. And so that's the reason I'm the one messaging first that basically told him I had a friend that was contacted and he knows how much I love Halle Berry and said that I should contact him. And this is exactly the message he sent is exactly what was sent to my nephew. You gonna read that, Amy? You gonna play Fred right
Uh,
now?
Hello, I am Fred Austin, personal assistant to Halle Berry. I'm here on her behalf to select special fans who supported her on social media either by posting, liking, tracing, or tracking, and promoting her. This is deja vu. Didn't we have one like this before?
This is the first. No, we may have showed this, but I'm highlighting this under the new scam alert again.
Okay.
Can you go to the next one?
Yeah.
I said that's awesome, awesome job to have.
During this season of the global pandemic and global unrest, Halle Berry would like to address her fans personally who have supported her over the years, either by posting, liking, commenting, or promoting her content online to show love for her films.
Oh, I get that. That's nice of her. Most people will acknowledge when someone pays them a compliment. Will acknowledge about their job, though. Oh yeah, because he didn't say thank you. It was just like this was the script, and it was.
Of course they do. Luckily, your nice comment on her contribution has qualified you to be selected among the few fans in order to receive personal appreciation from Halle Berry herself.
Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. What's the personal appreciation?
You will be contacted by her personally. If you're interested, you can simply drop your email address so that it can be included in the list of special fans who will receive a special fan appreciation mail from Halle Berry herself. Thank you.
Wait, is she going to email me? I mean, that could be anyone. How do you know it is really her? And this is all I saved of this. I just wanted you all to kind of see how this celebrity scam started out. Um, it has a surprise ending, like I said. And if you've been following the page, you will see what some of that ending was. Is actually the scammer talked to me at the end of it. When I called him out on being a scammer, he actually carried on a conversation, and that's the first one that I have talked to that actually just didn't hightail it out of there. Well, other than Anthony Scott Thompson, but that's beside the point. All right, Amy, can you get rid of this off the screen?
Yeah.
All right, so next Tuesday, y'all, we are actually going to have Cora, who is a scam baiter. Cora's at her corner is her YouTube channel. She's actually going to be coming on with us, and we're going to be doing a discussion about scam baiting. I was really hoping to be able to finish up all of the romance scammer William Hart tonight, but we're not going to be able to do it. This was a 5-day scam bait that I had a lot of um, chat from. So we're still going to have to take another week. But next week, we will be stopping with that and talking with Cora about scam baiting, what she's learned from it, what her experiences have been, and how she uses that to help other people. So excited about that. That'll be next Tuesday at 7. And I think let's see, I believe, may be going on after the shuffle again this Friday night. Not exactly sure details once that's kind of all confirmed. To continue talking about Anthony Scott Thompson, and you're not going to want to miss it because we do get into in the next one how there was money actually sent and the money mules. So that will come into play in that next one. Anything else, Amy?
No, not at this time.
All right. Well, let's jump into. Well, let me finish now. Remember, I'm going to recap just a little bit. At the very end of last week, we saw William asking for a favor that he wanted done the next day.
I remember that. Left us
And
all
we
on the
kind
edge
of,
of our seats.
yeah, we left it as a little bit of a cliffhanger. Tonight, you're going to see a whole lot of chat. Next week, or not next week, but the week after, when we try to wrap all of this up, it gets really, really, really good. So you all definitely don't want to miss that if you've been following along. So, but anyway, he had asked for the favor, then said, "Nah, don't worry about it," And now we are going to pick back up there. So we are ready to jump into it. Part 4 of William the Romance Scammer. Amy, make sure you're watching chat because I'm going full screen and won't be able to.
Yeah, I'm watching it.
All right. So, again, this is another picture from his profile. The man in this picture is not a scammer. His picture is being used by scammers. I don't want people to look at this picture and think that is the scammer. It is not. Scammers do not use their own pictures. They
Hi,
do not
Kathy.
use their own names. Okay? Keep that in mind. The picture that you are seeing is not a picture of William Hart. It is a picture of somebody that the scammer stole from. Okay? All right, Amy, you going to take on the role of William, or do you want me to?
Oh my good gracious, I'll take on the role of William. I had fun with
All
him
right.
last time.
All right, well, go ahead.
I really need to send some documents to the company I'm working for, and I don't have much data on my computer software, Sophia. Oh god, here we already go. I don't know if you can get me a Steam wallet card of $200 to get it done, please. I know I'm not supposed to ask you this, but I have no option, Sophia, because I can't get it myself. If not, I would have done that without letting you know, Sophia, please. Just walk into any big supermarket, you can get it there, Sophia, please. Once you get it, just scratch it and take a picture of it and send it to me, Sophia, please. First thing tomorrow morning. You know I'm coming by Friday. Sophia, please.
All right, I'm just going to say it. If we go back to the Scam Baiter dream game, that would be 2 shots for every Sophia. That would be
Kathy,
12 shots.
Kathy, we're not doing it again. Kathy, no. Please. Kathy, please.
Our red flags in this. Do you all see all the typos? Typos, and more typos.
What are typos?
Not just a little ways back that he would say, "I would never ask you for money." Well, what's he doing? He's asking for money or a gift card. But also look at the format of the way he's typed the money that he's asking for. The $sign we know goes before the amount, not after. I have not seen a scammer yet, the ones that I have worked with, that actually do this in the correct format. They always put the $sign afterwards. Also, scammers will always want a picture of that gift card as well as the receipt, usually.
Thank you for calling Indian Tech Support. My name is Marvin.
So, yeah. All right. I said, message you later.
Oh.
Message you later. Had someone show up.
Please, try and get me the card, Sophia. Please. Love. Take good care of yourself, dear. I'm waiting. Hope you understand what I told you. Sophia, please. Try as possible to get the card from Lee. For me, please. It's very urgent and important, Sophia. First thing tomorrow morning. Please. Love you. Are you free now, Sophia? Oh my god, heavens.
7 or 10 minutes later, he's wanting to know if I'm free, okay? But again, the red flags, typos, and more typos. Pledging love and lots of sweet talk when they want a card or money. Speaking from the experience of the family member that was scammed, he was not very nice and did not speak very nice to her typically until he wanted the gift card or the money. And then the love was turned on. So when they're wanting to ask for money or trying to get that money, you're going to find that.
Hmm.
And again, stressing the urgency or emergency. Are you watching chat,
You,
Amy?
yeah, I'm watching it. Kathy said, "Oh dang, I had my tequila ready."
Oh, you better get it on out because we are definitely getting into this. I said, what do you need a card for? And at this point, he sent me the screenshot that you see on your screen. So, Amy, you want to
Do you want me to read the screenshot or read him?
go ahead and read the screenshot first.
Screenshot says, "Dear valued subscriber, we want to inform you that your Steam card subscription has been exhausted. You won't have to browse or text. You have 2,000 $2 remaining in your Steam store connection." Okay, I want to touch on this for a second. I don't know if mom knows what Steam is. Steam isn't a internet or a phone data plan service. Steam is, and I actually have it pulled up here. Steam is a. I'm gonna share my screen. Steam is a game platform. That's all that it is. You play video games on it. Steam isn't something that you use for anything other than playing games. So for somebody
Well,
to say that they need it to call or to browse or text,
I'm sitting here looking at just in the text message over there too. Look at the typos.
yeah,
Dear value subscriber, not valued. We want to inform you that your Steam card subscription has been exhausted. There shouldn't be commas there. And you won't have to browse or text. What do you mean you won't have to browse or text? Does it mean you will not be able to browse or text? You have 2 USD remain, not remaining, in your Steam store connection. I do question if this is actually a
it's not a reputable text message.
well, what
Steam
I'm
doesn't
thinking,
text you.
yeah,
It's
what
been,
they've
you know
done.
what they've done? They've texted their self, deleted their message, and only left this message so that way they have something to screenshot.
I actually think what they've done is they've set up also, how I told you they set up separate Gmail accounts, like for the UN or for a child that their supposed child, things like
Yeah,
that. I
yeah,
actually think what they've done is they've set up a Gmail account with the name Steam Store subscribe or whatever it says up there. And that's the way they got this text message. So they're sneaky.
yeah. But for anybody, I know only really the younger generation kind of knows about Steam. Because Steam is something that, people who play video games a lot know about, especially people who only play on computer. Steam is a gaming platform. Steam has nothing to do with texting or calling or anything along those lines.
And I don't think, Amy, you are in no way implying that older people can't play
No, 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 no,
games.
no. That's not what I'm implying at all. At all, no. I just know majority of people who PC game are younger generations.
You're making me feel very old right now.
Listen, that's not what I'm trying to insinuate.
Insinuate?
Insinuate.
In, okay. All right. Well, go ahead and start up there on his now and read it.
This is it, Sophia. Please try and get it's for me this morning, Sophia.
And then he tried to call me.
Amazing.
No, see, you told me you had free Wi Fi. You also told me yesterday when remember, Mark is a fake scammer I introduced. When Mark warned me that both you and Scott was another fake scammer I introduced, were scammers that you wouldn't ask me for money.
And here he is, asking for money like a typical
Or
scammer.
is he? Is he asking for money? Let's see what he says to that.
I'm not asking you for money, dear.
Guess Mark was right when he said I should block both of you. I said, yes, you are. I have to take my money to buy you a card.
If you want to follow Mark, no problem about that, Sophia.
You have all this gold, so you have your own money. Remember, he's the one that sent us the big bucket of gold.
Leprechaun!
Yeah, he wants me gold. I wants me gold.
It's at the end of the rainbow. Yeah, Christopher, 100%. Definitely not for internet. I just showed you what Steam is. Steam is 100% a gaming platform.
Well, but but let's be fair to the scammers. A Google Play card is not a unlock card or a verification card or a some of
But
the scammers use these terms
the
for
Google
those
Play
too.
cards can be taken and turned into money, whereas Steam gift cards cannot.
And then why ask for a Steam card?
Your guess is as good as mine on that one. Maybe they can sell them and get more money. Maybe the same reason that they would ask for like Sephora gift cards or Ulta gift cards. They could sell them and get the money from them. Or maybe go on a shopping spree. Who knows?
But I mean, who would they sell them to?
I don't know.
I mean, I guess I can see him in some back alley being like, "Hey, come here, come here, come here," and then opening the trench coat and having all these gift cards, attached to the inside of it. And hey,
Yeah, but they wouldn't even
you
have
want
the physical gift card. They would just have like a
right?
screenshot of it.
Well, then they got all these phones in there. Do you want to buy a gift card? I mean,
You won't have the actual gift card. You'll just have the picture of it.
yeah. So, I mean, I just don't understand. I mean, at least with Google or Amazon, well, Amazon, not Amazon, Google and Apple. Apple, they can turn the money too, correct?
Correct.
So, um,
Try and understand me. What is $200?
and you are trying to call me at 7:30 a.m. No one calls me that early. I sleep until noon usually. Remember, Sophia is rich and very independent and pretty much not a great people person.
Oh, I see. You can go back to sleep.
I am not going to talk to you by phone if I can't look you in the eyes. You have lied to me already. I can see truth in the eyes. I said, I am now up and I am mad.
So
Oh, you're
minimize
red.
the amount of money that you ask for. Again, look at the format of the amount.
What is $200? Well, you're asking me for $200, so it must be pretty valuable, right?
Technically,
200.
what he said is what is $200.
What is.
Yeah, what
Yeah.
is.
But he very much is minimizing it. For a lot of people, $200 is a lot of money.
$200
So,
is a lot of money to me. I don't even want to pay my light bill every month.
and that is a lot of money to be given to somebody that you don't know. So if it's not that much and it's very minimal, why is a scammer asking you for it?
Yeah. I mean, they're rich apparently over there. Man, I need to find me an Indian sugar daddy.
India. This one's Nigerian.
Well, I need to find me a Nigerian sugar daddy.
So, and yes, I do have proof to back up that it's Nigerian, and you all will see that in the last part. So,
Oh, really? You got proof?
yep.
Oh, is this the one that... The call?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I mean, I had the proof before he actually called me. But at the end, I do have I think it's about a 9-minute phone call with him. And I have that recorded. So,
I forgot that was the phone call one.
yeah, I'm going to go ahead and change this, Amy, since apparently you're doing your nails.
I'm not doing
I
my
got
nails.
it. Go ahead. and
I'm
delete the or beep the.
I'm really beep upset with you right now because you're calling me a liar. Don't worry, I don't need the card anymore.
I said, "Oh, you are? Why are you upset with me? You told me you wouldn't ask me for money. You did. Mark was right. I'm unblocking him. So don't gaslight me. At least he only asked me for $100 Apple card."
Okay, I'm really sorry.
And I said, he doesn't have free Wi-Fi.
Oh
All right.
Lord.
Your red flags. Prince Charming becomes really agitated quickly, and the language gets bad when you question him. And this is the same when they're
For
talking to
every
real victims.
It's also the same for any scammer that you talk to.
Yep,
Anytime you question them, they're automatically going to get agitated. Their language is going to become very aggressive.
yep. And when that tactic doesn't work, the scammer will become apologetic. And again, the sweet talk will start again.
Mhm. Which it doesn't work on Sophia, so you can get
Now,
me the $100.
did he not just sit there and say, I don't need the card, forget about it?
Yeah.
Flip back, go back. At where was it at? Don't worry, at 7:38 and at 7:40. Oop, you went too far.
Yeah, I know. I was looking.
At 7:38, don't worry, I don't need the card anymore. Flip over. And at 7:41, you can get me the $100. And I said, guess what? You have free Wi-Fi.
That's $200 can cover, but the Wi-Fi in my computer connection, Sophia. That's why I'm asking you for $200. But if you can afford the 200, you can get the 100. You're supposed to say, but if you can't afford the 200, dummy, you can get the $100. I'm going to manage it, Sophia. I promise you that. I love. I'm not talking about Mark or Scott because I believe destiny has brought us together, and no man or anybody can put asunder Sophia. Please try and get it for me, Sophia. I'm sorry to wake you up early.
What no man can put asunder was a part of our wedding vows when I married my husband. What no man can put asunder. So anyway, that's what that came from. Christopher says it is a lot. Being a guy who is disabled and lives off a very small disability pension, I don't have the extra money to give out. But that doesn't stop them from trying. You're absolutely right. And what they will do is they will take, if they can get it, that $200. Then the next time they're going to want $200. Then the next time they're going to want $500. Then two $500 gift cards. Then before you know it, they have you boxing, wrapping money in aluminum foil, putting it in a book, wrapping it in bubble wrap, putting it in the package, and sending it to somebody in the United States. And we're talking large money at that point in time. Um,
Mm-hmm.
it's not 200 is his first attempt, but you're going to see how quickly that changes throughout this. So your red flags in this, after the apology comes the request money yet again. Often the amount is lower than what was first asked for. So it's almost like he's making you think you've got a really good deal. Oh, you just need 100, not really the 200. More pledges of love and loyalty and begging for the money, followed by more apologies. The goal of this entire scam is to get your money, not to win your heart. Everybody needs to keep that in mind. This is called a romance scam, but the end game is to get your money, not marry you, not date you, not love you, not whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I am not speaking to you right now. You cursed at me, and I don't tolerate that.
I'm really sorry for that, Sophia. Please forgive me.
You also said you had free Wi Fi, which is your computer connection. So you were asking for my money to cover what you already told me was free. Then you get mad when I tell you that you are lying.
You know, I really care about you so much, Sophia. I'm not the person that told you that, Sophia. Oh, okay.
Red flags. Amy, you can do these.
Even more apologies. Don't fall for it. It's a tactic of a scammer.
A
They
what?
want the
It's a what?
It's a tactic of scammers.
You said a tactific.
A tactic. They they want the emotional connection. There's no remorse for what they do. Um, the more pledges of love, they try to win your heart so they can win your money.
That's it.
Pinocchio.
I know nothing about you other than in less than 48 hours, you're asking me for money. Yes, you are, William. You said that you had free Wi Fi on the oil rig.
We don't discuss about Wi-Fi, Sophia. We
Don't
don't
gas
talk
me.
about Wi-Fi.
I
No,
can get
no.
screenshots, you know.
We don't talk about Wi-Fi. We don't. You can go through all our conversations, Sophia. I hate lies. Boy,
You're
you
going to make me
lying.
go back and do that?
Boy, you lying. I will not take that from you, Sophia.
My time will end up costing you money.
Don't ever call me a lie.
Okay, let me show you that you were lying. And I sent him the screenshot. And I said, we didn't discuss it. And if you look where it says, I have a question, how do you have internet on an oil rig? I've been on cruises before and the internet sucks. He said, we connect to the Wi-Fi here in the oil rig. I said, oh, okay, good thing that it is free. Seems like it's good internet. Yes, it is. But he said we had not discussed it. They can't keep their lies straight.
I've never
Um,
lied to anyone else.
Lied to me.
I've never lied to anyone else. That is not a not lie, Sophia. I stopped using that because of you. What?
Yes, yes, it is. You just told me you didn't say that.
Because I don't want anybody to look at our conversation.
Now remember, he's the one that told us back in the first week when it was still in Facebook that we needed to move over here because him and his colleagues did not trust Facebook because people, could spy on them and see what they were saying. I said, paranoid again. If you want to stop using the free Wi-Fi, then pay for your own.
I'm using my own personal connection, Sophia. Try and understand me.
The red flags, even when caught in a lie, scammer will deny lying, more lies to cover up the past lies, and pleading for understanding even though the victim understands them just fine. I just broke out my spirit board. My dead husband, Billy, came through loud and clear and told me not to trust you. If it's your own personal connection, then you will pay for it. I pay for my own internet.
Okay, don't worry, Sophia, if you don't want to help me.
Yeah, I'm not with internet that you can I am not with internet that you I am not with internet that you can get for free.
You can take what Mark and Scott are telling you about me and what's your husband said to you.
I said, Mark doesn't get free Wi-Fi. I trust my late husband. Red flag.
The scammer's gonna try to make you feel like, or trying to make the scammer's gonna try to make the victim feel guilty for not helping them.
Yeah, and I like my little smiley face fisherman down here.
Yeah, this thing's ugly. What is this?
Well, read.
Oh, but you always send Mark card.
I didn't say I sent it, but probably will. He's a nice guy and hasn't lied to me.
Mark is the devil.
You don't know him.
I feel pity for you, Sophia. I know him more than you think.
Why?
Devil.
Yes, that's my dad.
Mark is betrayal, a cheater and a liar.
Sorry, I'm in the car. I can't text and drive.
Okay, take good care of yourself out there, sweetheart love. I still care about you so much, sweetie. Try and get the card on your way, Sophia, please. Go back and ask your late husband about me, Sophia, please.
How do you know Mark is a cheater or a liar? So far, I haven't caught him in a lie at all. I have you, though, and as far as asking my husband, I already have. He told me not to trust you. Red flags, the sweet talk starts getting, or the sweet talk starts. I messed up.
The
The
sweet
sweet,
talking starts again right before the
yeah,
request for the money or the card. It's common in most scams.
most romance scams anyway.
Yeah.
Um, if you'll notice, he went right back and he wants that card. I mean, doesn't matter how many times you say no, he's going to come right back around and still ask for that card again.
Try to give me the card, please. Sophia, please.
All right, so
Sophia, please. You don't need to trust me because time will speak for itself, Sophia. What are you doing at the moment?
why do you keep asking me what I'm doing at the moment?
Because I really do care about you.
I'm at the salon. I am treating myself to a day of pampering, if you must know. I'm getting my hair done, getting a manicure and a pedicure, then going to pick up the new car I've been working on buying.
Oh, I see. Take care of yourself, dear.
The reason I said all that, none of that's true. But the reason I said it is I want him to see me as having money because I want to speed this scam up. Remember, romance scams can go on for months and months and months. And I don't have that time. Also don't have the energy or the patience to keep talking to these guys. Can you go back? Where are you
Oh,
going? I said the red flag again, wanting to know what I'm doing at the moment. And for those playing along, take a shot. I wait. Did I miss a? Oh yeah. I plan on it. Been taking care of myself for a long time. Told you I'm independent. If I have time, I'm going to have lunch with a psychic friend of mine. She helps get clearer messages from Billy.
you're precious to my heart. You deserve never to be hurt. You deserve all the good things of life, and you deserve to be treated by a nice man who will give you full respect as his wife. My heart desires your presence so much.
But you
Man, this
lie.
man's just teaching me how to flirt.
Yeah, and that's not even good though. But you
No.
lie, so I don't believe much of what you say at this point. I caught you in a lie not 48 hours after we started talking. Going to see if my friend sees any information about you too. She always helps clear things up for me.
Okay.
Red flags, more love talk, romance scams, that's the main tactic used. And that's why they're called romance scams. Oh, I have to go by the bank too. I may have to meet with her for dinner because I need to get the money from the bank for my car.
Oh, I see. I'm short of words and I feel like a teenager now falling in love. Well, again, I promise to protect you and cherish you, take good care of you, honor you, love you forever, and to always give you the attention that you deserve for the rest of. Ugh!
Yep. Guzzle, guzzle, Kathy. Guzzle, guzzle, guzzle. I said, you haven't admitted to, it's supposed to lying to me, which means you will continue to do so. I believe people should take responsibility for what they do, don't you?
Okay, I'm really sorry, Sophia, for the lie, because I don't know what to say. I don't know how to say this to you. Bait, 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 bait.
Yep. Here, fishy. Come on.
Here, fishy, fishy, fishy. You want to eat my worm off my hook? That's not. We're gonna move past that.
What about for trying to make me feel like I was crazy?
That's the card is very urgent and important to me. I'm really sorry for making you feel like you're crazy, sweetie.
Why? You have internet. Stop being paranoid and use the free internet they provide you.
I don't use the free one because the chat will be open.
Not what you said to start with.
Yeah, I know that, Sophia.
Red flags, urgency, and importance are constantly stressed by the scammer when asking for the money. You said you wanted to be on Hangouts because Facebook wasn't safe.
Our conversation is private. I don't want anyone to see my chart with you, Sophia.
You sure you don't paranoid? My neighbor cooks that stuff in her house. She makes good money.
I'm not into that, Sophia.
I've got to make an honest disclosure here. My neighbors do not cook meth. They do not. So, well, not that I
Considering
know of.
I'm your neighbor, I would hope not.
Well, and then we got grandma too, but none of our neighbors that I know of cook meth. So I'm not. This was part of the baby. Um,
Fishy, fishy,
well,
fishy,
you
fishy.
sure act like you're on something with all the paranoia you have going on. Christopher, you're right. Same thing from female scammers on Hangouts. I have no doubt. And I would love to see, I have actually seen partial bits of one from someone that had sent me some information where he had been scammed for 5 years by a female. Um, I
No,
just don't have the full conversation.
no.
Oh, I cut that off, didn't I? Look at me. I'm sitting up here trying to look down to see if I can see if there's.
It says no.
Stop thinking you're so important that everybody wants to read your chats. Nobody cares about what you're talking about. Nothing to hide in this chat, right? People can read whatever I say. I have nothing to hide. Where are your paychecks you get for working on that oil rig?
It's because you're out there, Sophia.
What does that mean?
I mean, because you're not here with me to see things for yourself.
That still makes no sense. If you have nothing to hide, you'll use the free internet. Again, where do your paychecks go? You make good money working on the rig, right?
Fishy, 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 fishy. We don't use that here. I told you that before, Sophia.
You don't use what?
We can get anything here not until we are in town, Sophia.
But where is your money? You can refill your internet time online. Use a credit card. You must have one of those. I have like 10 of them. I know you have at least one.
I don't have my credit card with me, Sophia. That is the biggest mistake I have ever made, Sophia.
Red flags. Scammers will always have a reason that they cannot access their money. In this case, he said he didn't have his credit card with him, but he still has failed to answer the question about where his paycheck goes, right? And again, scammers will constantly use the victim's name. If you're playing along, take a shot or four right about now because, yeah, he said it 4 times. You knew you would be at sea for a while and knew you would need internet, but didn't bring a way to pay for it. How did you pay for it last month?
It it was $600 card. But last when you was still in still in town. That's what is coming to what?
Read that again.
It was the $600 card. I but last when our was still what? I don't understand what he's trying to say.
It was the $600 card I buy last when we were still in town.
Oh, okay.
That's what is coming to an end now, Sophie. I said, dang, that's a lot of time spent on the internet. When do you find time to work? Time for them to rinse my hair.
I do mostly paperwork.
Oh, I am rinse. Or, okay, I am rinse. Now they're cutting it, so I have a few minutes.
I'm loyal to you, Sophia. Fishy, fishy, fishy.
Why do you keep saying that? Wasn't even talking about that.
Oh, I see.
That's the car I'm getting today. I am so excited. So, what car did I send him?
2022 Mercedes.
Yes, it's like $100 and some $1,000 vehicle. Why did I do it? Because as far as baiting him, he has to see that I have access to lots of money because I don't want this to drag out again. So I just baited him with a little blue Mercedes. So
Well, that's good, Sophia. I'm really happy for you. How much did you buy this car, Sophia?
good. Heck, it's great. It's a 2022 Mercedes. I haven't had a new car for 15 years. Notice, though, he's already asking how much the car is. Yep, pretty much, Christopher. Rubbing salt in the wound.
How much did the car cost you, Sophia?
Sorry, had a phone call.
Okay.
Kind of rude to ask someone how much they paid for something. I'm paying cash. See what I did there? I'm paying cash. Not even financing this. I'm buying it outright. So getting an awesome deal. We will leave it at that.
Okay, Sophia.
My husband told me to spend the money on myself and what I want, so that is what I am doing. Red flag, any good?
Red flags. Purposely picked a very expensive car. Wanted to see the reaction this would have on the scammer. He's really wanting to know how much money that Sophia's paying. I want him to think I have a lot of money because I want this scam to move faster. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, I see. That's good.
Yeah, he was such a good man.
Honest and hardworking, left me more than set financially for the rest of my life. I miss Billy so much. I'm really sorry for the loss. I'm here for you, Sophia.
It was 10 years ago, but thanks to my psychic friend and my spirit board, at least I can talk to him often.
I'm gonna say a disclaimer again. Headphone users probably shouldn't watch this live stream. We'll blow your eardrums out. That's good.
Yeah. Did you all hear that noise?
Yeah.
Okay. Yep, I keep him close.
Okay.
Hang on, they're curling my hair a little now. I'll be back in a few.
Well, dear, I'm a positive thinking man, and I happen to be the type of man that goes straight to the point because I see no reason to hide anything as long as I can express my feelings.
But you lie. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Scammers love to talk about themselves and what they view as positive attributes they possess or fake possess. I mean, they want to say what they think a woman or a man, whatever, wants to hear. Back. Time for a Manny and Patty now, which, by the way, I have never had either. So,
Okay. Are you still getting the card for me, Sophia?
I thought we already talked about you using the free internet. I have a lot of things to do today. I have to go to the bank and get the cashier's check for the card. I am meeting a friend for dinner, and I'm checking out a burlesque show tonight. My favorite performer is performing tonight. Her name is Scarlett. Hey, Allison. I love that name, don't you?
I told you I'm no longer using that's free internet, Sophia. If you don't want to help me, just let me know, Sophia. Stop treating me like your kid.
The conversation always goes back to the money or to the card. Always. I think internet cards is a waste of money when you have an option to use free internet. I don't have kids, but if I did, they wouldn't be asking me for money.
His not a waste of money because you are helping someone with it's Sophia because it is very urgent and important to me.
But there is a free option. You're just paranoid.
You can get it on your way back home for me, Sophia.
Don't want to be treated like a kid, then stop acting like one. My mama always told me that you were old enough for your wants not to hurt you. Red flags.
Typos and urgency.
Yep.
Typos and urgency. If you don't want to help me with it's no problem, Sophia.
How many times has he said, if you don't want to help me, fine, it's no problem. Don't worry about it. I
But then
mean,
keeps asking.
right. Good. You can figure out how to get your internet if you want something other than the free option. You're getting off that rig by Monday anyway.
Go ahead and do your thing, Sophia.
I was planning on it. I don't need permission to do that.
Oh, I see. That's good. Bye.
Scammers' feelings tend to get hurt easily, but they get over it quickly if they think they have a chance today. Look at the baby.
Pointing at Kathy right now.
How many times do I have to say I am independent? Oh, where are you going? See, you act like a kid, but then don't want to be treated like one. Bet you're laying in the floor kicking and screaming like a 2-year-old right now. I'm pushing his buttons.
Because you're hurting me right now. I just want to be left alone.
Why? Because I won't send you my husband's hard-earned money for something you want?
Go and spend all of your time with Mark and Scott, Sophia.
He worked hard for that money. I blocked Scott because Mark says he was a scammer. Just baiting. That's all I'm doing here.
I was cleaning my glasses. I work hard for my own money.
He works hard for the money. Mark is a good kid, though, and hit a rough patch.
And Mark will hurt you very bad. I promise you this, Sophia. It's because I don't have access to my credit card. Mark will finish all your husband money, Sophia. I promise you this.
Besides, I don't have time to buy a car today for Mark either. I'm going to talk to him later about maybe sending him a little cash to help him out. He told me he would pay me back soon.
Mark, no, I'm here to protect you from him. That's why he want me out the way.
If a scammer thinks
Oh,
someone else is going to collect their money, they will do and say anything to make you stop talking to that other person. Yeah, he's blowing a tantrum.
he meant to say throwing. He
Well,
corrected himself.
throwing.
Blowing's the same thing.
He's blowing a gasket, throwing a tantrum. How do you know anything about Mark?
I know everything about Mark.
Well,
Everything.
I won't let anyone finish Billy's hard-earned money. I promise you that. You don't even know his last name.
I'm going to pay back Sophia. Just help me and see. You know I'm coming over on Monday, sweetie, please. I promise with my late mother grave, Sophia. Mark is a scammer, Sophia.
Mark's a scammer. Pot, meat,
Ooh.
kettle. How do you know that?
So they'll
Red
even tell you that
flags.
when someone else really is a scammer, their goal is to make you talk to only them and only send them your own money. Or only send them your money.
They don't want to share that money with anybody else.
Money, 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 money. Money. Is trying to play a fast one on you, Sophia. I know all this. 100.
Well, he said the same about you, and I asked him how he knows.
What did he tell you when you asked him that, Sophia? Mark is Lear, Sophia.
Everyone just wants me to trust them. Billy told me through the spirit board that I need to just block all of y'all and move on.
Mark want you to believe him so he can take advantage of you, Sophia.
He said that's what you want too.
Fishy, 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 fishy. I'm telling Mark is a big liar.
Mark is supposed to video call me tonight sometime. I can tell a lot about people by looking them in the eyes. What I actually wanted him to do was to video call me. So I was trying to plant the fact that, that's what it was going to take for me to trust him, but it didn't. He didn't bite.
I'm telling you about Mark, nah, Sophia.
What do you think about the color red? That's the color I'm going to get my nails done. It should should I go with maybe a pink for spring?
Mark is a bad guy. That color is my favorite color, red and pink. Or do you think about that, Sophia?
Don't forget when a scammer gets frustrated or upset, the typos increase and the broken English becomes more apparent. Have you ever had a manicure and a pedicure?
Yeah, back in the state.
What did you think about it? I know it's relaxing for me.
I'm telling you about Mark. It's my favorite color right from where I was a kid. What?
I think he's back to the red or pink.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm going to wait and see if he calls me tonight before I do anything. He was asking if I could loan him $10,000. He said that he needed to pay for a vacation certificate so he could get home to his child. Why did I say that? That is a scam. That's a popular scam right now with the romance scammers. Is they're working under the UN, military, doctor, or surgeon in a war zone. They're working as on a peacekeeping mission, and they have a child in
Anthony.
the United States. Yep, Anthony Scott Thompson, a child in the United States somewhere that's in a boarding school or with a nanny or whatever. That's the reason I brought it in, because I absolutely wanted William to know that I was 100% describing a scam that he knows. He knows that scam.
Anthony, is that you?
Yeah,
That is a lie, Sophia.
or something like that. I think he's in the military in a war zone. Billy was a veteran.
And I'm looking for just 5,000. What? It went from $200 gift card to $100 gift card. Now we're asking for $5,000
For what?
to complete my contract, Sophia,
Billy always believed in helping other veterans.
so I can get home, Sophia.
Wait, what? I thought you only needed $200 for the internet. They're
He's
always looking
for
for more.
more.
Oh,
What? Oh, she did it again, guys. She
all
did
right.
it again.
So it won't be next Tuesday. It will be the Tuesday after. Because, like I said, we got Cora coming on next Tuesday. We should be able to finish it up in one more week. So I know tonight was just a lot of the chit chat, but I think it's really important to see. I mean, when he saw that the other scammer was asking for $10,000, what does he do? He was only looking for a $100 or $200 gift card. But whenever he heard that $10,000, what does he all of a sudden? He decides to go for bigger money, but still come in under the other scammer.
I agree, Kathy. I agree.
What do you agree about?
Look at her angry face.
Oh, well, I'm afraid you all will get bored with just seeing the chit chat stuff. So I didn't want to make it go too long. Next time, I do promise you, though, there is a lot of action because this is where it finally all builds up and it comes to a head, and I get to confront him and, call him what it is.
I want action, tonight, satisfaction. All right.
And wait, what did that say? Go back.
He said, and the Academy Award for Best Actress goes to
Who?
who? Who? Sound like a bunch of owls over here. Who?
Yep. I promise I won't slap Amy though.
Okay, Will Smith.
All
I got it.
right, so
And then
what was
Kathy
the
said,
next
no,
one?
I can't wait 2 weeks.
Well, next week's going to be we got Cora coming on, and I really do believe that if you haven't checked out her channel, please go and do that. I think it's Cora's at her corner. Amy, can you look on YouTube real quick and throw her link up in the chat, please?
It's already working on it. I want action tonight, satisfaction. All
And
right.
hey, you're going to get this Facebook put down. I mean, you're going to shut it down for copyright infringement. Quit singing.
Only if it's the actual music playing.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah.
We could call this scammer karaoke. Yes, Cindy, she does, and her channel is growing, which is a good thing. Because I have to applaud anybody that gets in there and baits the scammers. If you're not familiar with Cora, she appears regularly also on After the Shuffle. Make sure to also go over there and check them out, guys. After the Shuffle they have a Facebook page now. They have a YouTube channel. They have their website. So, and I've shared numerous things for them on the page. So if you want to just scroll back through, if you don't know how to find them, you will find that on the page. Amy, are you breathing that heavy?
Was I breathing straight into my mic?
Yeah. Yeah, it sounded like a wind tunnel.
Sorry.
So
I didn't mean to.
But I encourage everybody, if you've not checked out some of the YouTube channels on scam baiting, please do that as well. Amy has now put it, I believe, in the chat. So go over there if you haven't liked and subscribed.
I did both After the Shuffle and Cora's in the Corner. The first link, the one that
Cora's
has
at the corner.
Yeah,
At her corner.
Cora's at her corner. The first one that has the CEN at this corner is Cora. And then the second one is after the shuffle.
Chef
You're
J got a
welcome,
big
Chef
thumbs
J.
up. We definitely want to say thanks to the people, to all of the panel and all of the group over there after the shuffle, because they have helped tell the story of Anthony Scott Thompson, which is the reason that this channel started in the first place and who put us on this path and this mission. So I almost feel like I ought to thank him in a way, but then I think better of it because, had it not been for
Welcome back.
him, thank you. Had it not been for him, then, we wouldn't be sitting here now. And I really do believe that this is such an important topic. And I really do hope that more people find this page, find the YouTube channel, not just our page, but pages like After the Shuffle, Cora's at Her Corner, Scammer Payback, Kit Boga, Trilogy Media, all over on YouTube. Great scam baiting videos. You can learn a lot from those guys, and those guys have been doing this a long time. And they're actually making a difference in getting some of the call centers for the like the Amazon, PayPal, all of that, getting that word out. So, people are working to try to end this. And that is what I try to tell every scammer that I come into contact with. I'm probably not going to shut the scammer down, but I had promised the person that we know, and I had made the promise in general that I would be the voice to spread awareness about this. It's going to take time, but the more people that know about these scams and these scammers, the less people, hopefully, that will lose money or lose a piece of their heart. These romance scams, I say it over and over again, they're brutal. Could you imagine if you had, let's say you had an 80-year-old grandmother or mother or father sitting there talking to William Hart, not knowing all of the warning signs and not knowing what to look for, and really just soaking up the compliments and the love talk and all of that. This could very well be somebody that you know or you love that is falling for this. So this is why scam baiting is important, is because we get to see how these scams play out and we get to show it to other people, because I don't care if the name, I mean, the scams are pretty much all the same, just the names and the locations and the occupations usually change. The scams pretty much run, the romance scams pretty much run the exact same way.
Mhm.
Chef Jay says it's all about spreading the word and taking down those scammers. Absolutely. That is the reason we know that chances of a scammer getting caught and prosecuted and a victim getting their money back is slim to none. The only weapon that we have to stop them is education and awareness. And through that education and through that awareness will hopefully come prevention to stop these scumbags from being able to continue doing this.
Mhm.
Cindy has got to go. Mod of the premiere. See you next time. Thank you, Cindy, for coming. We will see you next week. Um, guys, we appreciate your joining us tonight. It's, one more Tuesday night, we should be able to knock William Hart out of here and, at least kind of see how that played out. So I hope that you all have learned something and got some information from this. If you are watching this on a replay, please, all you have to do is go in there and type replay. What you're doing is you're interacting with that video. That is increasing our algorithm, which is making our video hopefully get out there to more and more people.
Mhm.
So we do appreciate everybody that's taken the time to come sit with us tonight, and hopefully next week or in 2 weeks it'll be a little bit more exciting, because trust me, there's some unexpected. It does take some unexpected turns, even for me. I had no clue where it was going to go.
Mhm.
Thank you, Chef. Thank you, Chef Jay. All right, Amy, you got anything to say?
Don't get scammed.
Hey, isn't that in the words of pierogi?
I don't know.
Just in case, I'm not going to quote that. So, but yeah, don't get scammed. But also make sure to share the videos to anybody and everybody. Just because you may not think that somebody is vulnerable does not mean that they aren't. So, all right, Amy, go ahead and hit the intro, outro, whatever you want to call it. Guys, thank you. We'll see you all next week.
Bye,
Bye.
guys.